Blimey, look at that. This is now colder than it was during the 2018 Beast from the East. That is seriously cold. Actually, this glass is frozen on the inside. The plants are doing okay. I think it's about 5 degrees in here at the minute. I've lifted my cornflowers off of the floor, and you can see, despite it being even colder last night, they're actually looking a little bit perkier. So that's good, isn't it? More of the snow has left the roof. We actually haven't had any more snow. This is just all the residual snow which has turned to ice and stayed all this time. You really want this for Christmas, don't you? Obviously, once we've got where we're going, but then it can come down Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Boxing Day. It's exciting. There's plenty to do. You can entertain yourself going for crisp walks. Now, in our luck, it'll all thaw and we'll have boring grey skies for Christmas Day. But never mind. Hopefully that means that we will be able to do a little bit of gardening between Christmas and New Year, indoors, obviously, warm indoor gardening, maybe a little bit of potting on. The tulips will be happy though, because they would have had that really cold spell that they need to flower really properly. So I'm looking forward to a vintage year. But it's not as if Neil and I haven't had loads to be getting on with. The seed shop is on its way. The seed packets are arriving. The forced sit down has meant that I've been able to get on with the shop. So we have got that to look forward to. We'll get through Christmas, and then when you get the January blues, we will not have the January blues at all, because we will run the seed shop. That's exciting. We'll get all the seed packets out to you, and then we can start the brand new grow along. So that will mean that we'll be all busy, and then before you know it, it'll be spring. You can see behind me the shelves are very slowly starting to fill with the new seed packets for the spring grow along. There's more still to arrive. I'm just so excited. We've got so much to look forward to. We've got some new varieties for you. So between now and the new year, I will slowly take you through all the new varieties and explain why I think you need them in your garden. I'm growing them because they were so good that I want to grow them in my own garden again next year. So we've just got so much to look forward to. So if you've got any Christmas money, make sure that you put some pennies to one side for your seeds and any gardening kit, like seed trays, compost, that kind of thing. Any garden kit that you think that you might need, and then you can do some guilt-free shopping for the spring grow along in January. The greenhouse has been open for about half an hour, and the temperature's actually gone up to 6 degrees now. So it's doing it no harm whatsoever by having the door open. And we've now got a bit of fresh air in here. So I'm going to close it now just to save me from coming out. And my feet are freezing, frankly, so I don't want cold feet again. There's all the tulips buried in Neil's container. You can just see their labels sticking out through the snow. They'll be getting a great chill down. Just what they need to flower really well for us. So glad that we got all the tulips in when we did, because the ground will now be completely frozen. It is going to warm up, but I think maybe just for a day. And then it's not going to get as cold as it has been. But because it's been cold for such a long time, the ground will have frozen down. It's going to take quite a long time for that ground to defrost. You know what they mean when they sang in the hymns that the ground was like iron, don't you? Anyway, I'm really glad we got the tulips in when we did, and now we can just leave them to get on with it.